What's up guys, welcome back to another weekly chart breakdown. As always, we start off on GBP JPY on the weekly time frame, and as we can see, GBP JPY has been in a clear uptrend, and we can see a higher high here, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and we're currently at this higher high. Now what we can also see on the weekly time frame is that the previous highs got broken, and we did close above the previous weekly resistance, which we can see right here. So with this candle we closed above, so all of this is indicating bullish volume. Now going down into the daily time frame, we clearly see the price is currently in a consolidation range, which will be in between these two daily zones right here. So when we go down into the 4-hour time frame, what we can see here, or what we could wait for, is basically a breakout either to the upside, which would be ideal because that will be with the trend. So this will be a high probability trade if we get a breakout, a close above, a retest, an entry signal here to then look to buy up into this next daily zone. Or if that should not happen, then we could wait for a breakout to the downside on this 4-hour support, then wait for a smaller retracement to then look to sell down into this daily support right here. Now this will be low or medium probability sells. If you want to look for medium or higher probability sells, you would need to wait for a break and retest of this daily support to then see if this holds as a resistance to then look to sell down into this level, or maybe into the second weekly level right here. But my BS on GJ overall is very bullish still. Okay, so now coming to GBP USD on the weekly time frame, we can see this candle close in a doji, meaning that there is pretty much indecision in this area and price is rejecting these highs right here. And what we also see though is that we close above the previous weekly resistance, which we had here, and we close above. So now going down into the daily time frame, looking at this right now, the last daily candle closed in a huge bearish engulfing candle, but at the same time we are still above this major daily and weekly support right here. So since we are in an overall bullish trend still, I still see potential for buys at this support area right here if it should hold. Now coming down into the 4-hour time frame, we also see a clear trend line, touch A, B, and C. Now this is a verified trend line, and if it should hold right here, then I will look to buy up into this zone right here. Now ideal entry areas would be, if I zoom in a little more, will be to wait for a break and close above this daily resistance and support level right here, then wait for a pullback, maybe even a touch of the trend line to then look to buy up into this area right here. Or if this should not happen, then I would like to see a break to the downside, a close below, a retest into this area, and see if it can hold as a resistance to then look to sell down into this next 4-hour level, or maybe down into this weekly level. But my BS on GU overall is still very bullish because the overall trend is bullish, but maybe we could see a short-term bearish movement, and maybe that could start the change in structure of the trend overall, but we'll have to wait and see and just react and adapt. And now coming to gold, which is pretty similar to GU, we are in an overall bullish trend. As you can see, we've created new higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and last weekly candle closed also in an indecision candle, but above our major daily support, as we can see here. So basically here we had all through here resistance, then short-term support, support, support all through here. So as long as we manage to maintain above this 2000 key level, I could still see price continuing the bullish overall trend. And if we go down into the 4-hour time frame, let's see what we could wait for. So basically, as soon as the market opened, we could see a bullish push to the upside up into this 4-hour resistance, and if it does reach this area and closes above, you can wait for a pullback into here and see if it can hold as a support to then look to buy up into this next last highs, right? So anything below this major support right here could be a break and retest to this last low here on the 4-hour time frame, and here the same. If it should break, wait for the retest to then look to sell back down into this next daily time frame. Now my bias on gold overall is also pretty bullish, so I will be looking for buys on this pair as well. Yeah, so that's it for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.